ਖਬਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਬ੍ਰਿਟਿਸ਼ ਕੋਲੰਬੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਬ੍ਰਿਟਿਸ਼ ਕੋਲੰਬੀਆ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਜੌਨ ਹੌਰਗਨ ਨੇ ਸੂਬੇ ਦੇ ਵਾਟਰਸ਼ੈਡਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਤੇ 2022 ਤੋਂ ਬਜਟ ਤੋਂ $30 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਦੀ ਵਚਨਬੱਧਤਾ ਨੂੰ ਉਜਾਗਰ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਵਿਕਟੋਰੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਨਿਊਜ਼ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਕੀਤੀ। ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਨੇ BC ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਵਿਡ-19 ਸਥਿਤੀ ਅਤੇ ਯੂਕਰੇਨ ਤੇ ਰੂਸ ਦੇ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੇ ਹਮਲੇ ਸਮੇਤ ਹੋਰ ਮੁੱਦਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਚਰਚਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ।
We announced a $30 million budget commitment in budget 2022. It complements the work that we started last year through the Stronger BC program, the Healthy Watersheds Initiative, where we saw over 800 people getting jobs working on our coast, working on our watersheds to protect and preserve those things that are so important to us. From monitoring the Elk River watershed in southeastern British Columbia to the work that Lydia and the Cowichan tribes have been doing on the Cowichan River as well as the Coxsala. In this year's budget, over 50 projects have already been approved across the province, and this funding will kickstart a wave of new initiatives designed to ensure that we're protecting our ecosystems, our rivers, our lakes, our watersheds, and our coastal areas. All of these will involve in one way or another Indigenous communities, but fully 50% of the programs that will be announced will be Indigenous led, and of course the other 50% will be depending on collaboration and cooperation and a working relationship with rights and title holders right across British Columbia. This is a particularly exciting program for me as a born and raised Vancouver Islander, and knowing the Cowichan Valley as I do, to be able to work with Chief Whitsom and the Cowichan people and the community of South Cowichan to protect. It's a critical moment, I think, to have a strong watershed advocate like Zita and the chief of the Cowichan tribes, who also has a long tradition of working to protect and preserve the watersheds in Cowichan territories, massive salmon rivers like the Coxsala and the Cowichan, and to have Lydia here today leading the Cowichan tribes on their water sustainability activities is outstanding. And together we're going to be protecting the Coxsala watershed, and it's the first of its kind water sustainability plan. And although it is the first agreement of its kind, it will not be the last, because we all know that climate change is here, it's with us, it's real, and we need, as British Columbians and as Canadians, we need to ensure that we're doing everything we can to protect what we have and preserve and prepare and adapt to the challenges of climate change, not just here in British Columbia and in Canada, but indeed internationally. Our Clean BC roadmap will be accelerating in the months ahead as we get towards our first targets of 2030, and then of course 2040, and then net zero by 2050. But as we do that, we want to make sure that we're not just focusing on emissions, we're not just focusing on profiles of transportation, housing, and so on. Our natural environment needs care and attention as well, and nothing is more important to the fabric of British Columbia than our river systems and our watersheds, which are the lifeblood, the veins of our spectacular temperate rainforest, and also our arid communities in the interior, as well as all of the other different landscapes that we are benefiting from here in British Columbia. And so why we're here today is to